This time he was drafted to the United States and served for 2 years in Germany. In 1961, Coach Folsom came to Lawrence High School, where he served as the school's physical education teacher and the head basketball coach. He guided Lawrence to the first ever appearance in the main high school basketball tournament in 1963, and the school's first ever tourney win in 1966. During his tenure, he coached the Bulldogs to 5 appearances in the Eastern Maine Finals, winning 2 championships in 1974 and 1976. In 1976, Coach Folsom became the athletic director at Lawrence for the next 8 years. In 1984, he returned to the sidelines, coaching the girls' basketball team for 5 years. During his years at Lawrence, his overall record was 235 wins and 114 losses. Coach Folsom is a member of the Maine Sports Hall of Fame, the New England Basketball Hall of Fame, and an inaugural member of the Lawrence High School Hall of Fame. In 1985, this gym was dedicated to Folsom Gymnasium. This time I'd like to introduce Mr. Mike Bailey, who will say a few words in Coach Folsom's honor.
I've known Coach Folsom since I was like 10 years old, which quite a few years. He was really good friends with my dad, and plus I had him for a phys ed teacher in high school and a baseball coach as well. I know that he was in his 80s, but it still was an unexpected passing. He looked just like he did when he was 35. Played golf every day, in great shape. So it was a shock. And I know very hard on his wife too, his daughter Eliza. Daughter Eliza lives and works in Connecticut. She wanted to be here. I talked to him the other day, and he's sad to miss. He's sad to miss by all of us. It's something to have a gym named after you when you're still alive for 35, 40 years after. He coached many great kids at Lawrence, including Coach Mike McGee, who went on to keep the Lawrence tradition going. Mike Jason, so that keeps the Lawrence tradition going. The best thing, the greatest asset of Gus was great character, just full of integrity, a great friend, and a great mentor. He's sad to miss. Would you please all join me in a moment of silence in honor of Mr. Folsom? Amen. Thank you very much.
photo of the camera guy. What? I was taking a photo of the photo guy. Oh. You're being watched.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to continue with our senior night recognitions and festivities. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take a moment to recognize 3 seniors from our Lawrence Pep Band. First, we'd like to recognize Nick Richardson. Nick, come on out. Nick is here tonight with his mom, Susan Richardson, and her boyfriend, Andy Fox. Nick plans on attending college for graphic design next year. Congratulations to Nick Richardson. Now we would like to recognize Selman Thompson. Selman is here tonight with his mother, Lori Thompson. He is going to University of Maine for computer engineering next year. Congratulations to Selman Thompson. And finally, we'd like to recognize Cody Short. Cody is here tonight with his mother, Kelly McAvoy. Cody plans to major in music education. Congratulations to Cody. We'd now like to take a moment to recognize the Skowhegan High School seniors and ask them to stand up and step forward at this time in recognition of being here tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. At this time, we'd now like to recognize Braden Ballard. Braden, come forward. Braden would like to first take a moment to thank staff member and coach, Mr. Rusty Mercier, as his mentor. We'd like to ask Mr. Mercier to come forward. Braden has said he would like to thank Mr. Mercier for always being a role model. He says, as he has grown into an adult, Mr. Mercier has always given him opportunities to achieve new goals in life and always been there to help out with whatever he has needed. Mr. Mercier has given him jobs in the summer to help make extra money, which was very much appreciated. He has coached him at multiple levels in multiple sports over the years. He is especially grateful for his 8th grade year in which Mr. Mercier helped foster his love for football. He has enjoyed his time in varsity baseball with Coach Mercier as well and looks forward to baseball this spring. Mr. Mercier has helped him mature as an athlete and a person, and he thanks him for being a supportive role model. Thank you. Braden has played organized basketball for 13 years at the PAL, Travel, AAU, junior high, and high school levels. He has been a member of the varsity basketball team for 3 years and has been a starter for the last 2 seasons and is the captain of this year's team. In addition, Braden is a captain in football and baseball. Braden was recognized as an academic all-conference selection in football and has been nominated to participate in this year's Shriners Lobster Bowl football game. Braden will be playing college football and will be studying engineering at Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Worcester, Mass. in the fall. Braden has been attending events at Lawrence High School since he was very young and has grown up understanding and appreciating what it means to be a Bulldog, and has always proudly represented Lawrence. Braden would like to thank friends, teachers, family, the Rowdies, Lars Jonasson, Coach Bellerin, Coach Robinson, Coach Burbridge, Coach Hurson, Coach Linloff, Coach Curtis, his girlfriend Ashley, sister Chelsea, and most importantly, his parents Scott and Lisa Ballard. We appreciate all the years of help and support for his parents, on and off the court. Congratulations to Braden Ballard. ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Folsom Gymnasium for tonight's match between the Hussein Skowhegan High School Indians and your Lawrence Bulldogs. We remind everyone that at Lawrence High School, sportsmanship is valued. We welcome tonight's officials, as well as the teams, coaches, cheerleaders, and fans. And remind you to please support your team with appropriate behavior so that a positive atmosphere will be experienced by all. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the starters from the visiting Skowhegan High School Indians. At forward, number 3, 6'3", senior Cam Barnes. At forward, number 4, 6'4", junior Marcus Christopher. At guard, number 5, 5'11", senior Cole Peters. At guard, number 15, 6'2", senior Colby Esty. And at center, number 33, 6'4", senior Kyle LaChapelle. Head coach Tom Little. And now join us in welcoming the starters from you.
Hello everyone, Mark Merrill with you here for Bulldog Basketball Boys as Lawrence takes on Skowhegan. And ready for tip-off here. And the Indians will have it, first things first. LaChapelle with it, trying to drive inside to Hesty, can't, left side now. Skowhegan trying to take advantage of getting the ball first. Shot is off and good with a 3 by Cole Pierce to start things off. Back comes Lawrence. Neto with the ball. Now Ballard, Robertson, and now Heron. Baird looking to drive. Hits it over to Robertson, trying to get inside. Around the perimeter. Figure out what Skowhegan's throwing out there for defense. Ball gets away, and it's going to be a turnover right off. Looks like it went off of Ballard's foot. Now Skowhegan on the inbounds. Bulldog Basketball brought to you on Central Maine CATV in part by Shelley's Used Cars and Central Maine Disposal. Ball is up, off, and no good on the rim there, and brought down by Dylan Martin-Hashi. And Neto brings it back the other way. Trying to drive baseline. The jumper is around the rim and out. Wouldn't go. Skowhegan with the rebound. Now back with it is Christopher. Christopher looking, gets it back down inside, now back top side. He gets it back again. Now the drive. Lawrence shifting around on defense. Up fake there by Barnes. The long shot is around the rim and out. Rebound Skowhegan. The putback is no good. Rebound. Still got his won't be. Rebound again. It's still no good. Rebound this time, Dylan Martin Hashey. Now Neto with it. Neto dribbling, looking, gets Martin Hashey. Down underneath is Neto. Neto has to back off. Tries to take a shot. It's knocked out of bounds. Lawrence will keep it. Neto trying to get it in. Good defense by Skowhegan. They finally do to Ballard. Ballard trying to drive. Heron on the right. And Neto. Now back to Ballard. Ballard with a long shot is off. No good. Rebound Skowhegan. Back with it, Christopher. Quickly the other way as Pierce gets it. Now back on the left. Now to the left. It stays. Robertson cuts him off. Top of the key. Barnes looking. 3-0 Skowhegan early going. 5.5 to go here in the first. Feed down underneath and not making the shot is Christopher, but he's fouled on the play. It may be on Heron, but let's see. And it will be. Kevin Heron's first. I got a timeout real quick on the floor. So with the timeout, we'll take one as well and be back with you in a few moments. Early going here with Central Maine CATV's Bulldog basketball. Mark Merrill with you here as the quick timeout there taken by Jason Pellerin. Wanted to take a moment to look things over. Something didn't look right to him. So anyway, at the line, Christopher's going to have a shot, and the first one is good. And the second. Off, no good. Rebound fought for, and Neto comes away with it. 4-0 Skowhegan in the early going here. 5:13 to go in the first. Ballard on the left. Gets it to Neto now. Neto backs it up a little bit, trying to set up the offense. Robertson kind of tied up. Gets it to Heron, though. Cross court to Ballard. Ballard with a nice up fake. Drives into the key in the lane, and he makes the shot go. And yes, count it. And he was fouled. Looks like it's going to be on Christopher, his first. A nice move there by Braden Ballard. So that's a quick two. And on the play, let's see who's going to be called for that foul. No, instead it's going to be Kiel LaChapelle. So LaChapelle with his first. And Ballard with the old-fashioned three attempt here. And it bounces in. So Ballard cuts into the lead. It's now 4-3 Skowhegan. Indians back the other way with Pierce. Now over to Estee. Ball is knocked away, but it's going to be with the Indians. Marcus Christopher will take it out. And with it now is Estee. Right side, pass inside is picked off by Gavin Heron. Heron the other way, he's got some help. Heron, block shot, gets it back, tries to spin up with it, can't, gets it back outside to Ballard for three, and it's no good. Rebound by Estee. 4:12 to go, 4-3, Skowhegan up in the early going. Thought about the three was Pierce. Now inside, a move by Pierce, and he looks like he walked. .403 to go here in the first period. 4-3, Skowhegan. Neto going to bring it up. Heron down low, trying to spin. Gets outside his defender, gets it back though, even though it was blocked. And now it's stolen away by Skowhegan. Trying to go all the way with it, and he does, is Marcus Christopher. And makes it 6-3 Indians. Now about 3.5 to go here in the first. Skowhegan by 3. Robertson. That's a Heron. Got to go inside, can't. Goes to the left, to the right side for Robertson. Robertson fakes the up. Skip pass over to Ballard. Ballard trying to drive. Gets it back to Robertson. Robertson drives all uncontested. Wow, no one touched him. And Nick Robertson makes it 6-5. It's almost like the waters parted. And we got some call away from the ball and a warning being given to Gavin Heron. What's that all about? As Jason Pellerin's out on the court. I don't know what that was all about. And he's immediately replaced by Dylan Martin Hashi. And actually Logan Fortin to be exact. Wow. Something happened there. 6-5 anyway, Skowhegan with 2:50 to go here in the first. Back the other way they come. Barnes. Skip pass on the left as Esty can't get it in. Esty trying to get inside again. Can't. Spin move, and now he walked with it. Now he pushed. Was pushing on Alex Higgins, to be exact. And that's a turnover. So back comes Skowhegan. Back comes Lawrence on that turnover. 2.5 to go here in the first. 6-5 Indians. Kobe Neto on a drive. He's over on the left to Ballard. Ballard trying to drive baseline. Gets it back out to Neto. Up fake. Tries to go back to Ballard. Does. Back on the top to Vorton. Now back to Neto. On Neto over to Hashi. Martin Hashi. A spin move and an offensive foul. Yep. He did. He leaned into him. So now the Indians back with the ball. Pressure by Lawrence. 2:04 to go here in the first. Back with it now is Esty. Esty trying to drive on the left. Spin move off the glass. No good. Rebound Fortin. Nick Robertson trying to drive. Can't. Lost it off of his foot or something. But it stayed in bounds and Skowhegan comes up with it. Another turnover. Long shot for 3 is no good. And now we're going to have a foul called against Skowhegan. So some teammates of the ball shooter are not playing fair. That's going to be the first on Marcus Christopher. Only 2 fouls apiece for each team. Now we got a timeout here by the officials. Let's see. Are they going to allow the substitution, I guess? Let's see. Nope, not going to allow the substitution. Okay. We'll have to wait. Kobe Neto brings it up now with 1.5 to go here in the first. Lawrence down by a point. Neto looking for some help, gets it. Schooler now in, and he tried to make the pass inside to Fortin, but it was picked off. That's 5 for Lawrence. Back comes Skowhegan with 1:15 to go. Stolen, almost stolen by Nick Robertson, but he couldn't hold on to it. Instead, it's going to be Barnes to inbound it for the Indians. And does almost a steal again by Robertson. Got to watch him. Up and around the rim and off. Rebound fought for and controlled by Lawrence. Neto and a couple of other Skowhegan players went to the floor, but Neto came up with it. And a nice feed on a breaking Gavin Heron. And no one saw him. And this is the first lead for the Bulldogs. 7-6 with 45 seconds to go. Reaching. Oh my gosh, they're going to call that on Nick Robertson. That's his first. Now Higgins. In the game as Pellerin checks out, and Schooler, no, check that out. Jackson Dudley is in the game for Lawrence. Ball inbounds now to Barnes. Barnes. For 38 seconds. Now to Higgins. Higgins trying to drive, can't. That's the top of the key. Barnes guarded by Dudley. 30 seconds. Now with it, Higgins. Higgins guarded by Neto. Top of the key, Dudley right on top of Barnes. LaChapelle looking left. Ball's knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Skowhegan. Higgins on the inbounds with 16 seconds. Finally gets it to Pierce. With it is Barnes. Barnes. And a drive past Neto. That's it in the key. The floater is in. Cameron Barnes makes it 8-7. Long shot near the end of the first quarter and no go. So after one, it's 8-7. Skowhegan on top of Lawrence. Back with the second in a moment. Second period about to get underway here at Folsom Gym. Mark Merrill with you here on Central Maine CATV Bulldog Basketball. Brought to you in part by Central Maine Disposal and the Village Market. Schooler will get it into the game. Isaiah Schooler. Neto now with it to Heron. Back down low to Devin Heron, who seems to get away from all the Skowhegan defenders. That's the second or third time he's done it, and this time he gets it. 9-8 Lawrence. Back come the Indians. Christopher with it. Trying to drive on the right side, down low, can't. Gets it back top side, and almost a steal by Jackson Dudley. Good move there. But now checking back into the game is Nick Robertson for Neto. Now Skowhegan with Pierce in control. Will be defended by Robertson. Trying to spin off of him. He does. Gets it off the rim. No good. Rebound by LaChapelle, and he was fouled. Looked like he had mostly ball, but that's not going to be the call. And we are going to have it. I think it might be on Ballard. Let's see. Well, they're calling it on Schooler. So at the line is LaChapelle, and the first one is around the rim and in. Keel LaChapelle, 6'4", he's a big guy. And his second is also good. So now Skowhegan by one. Ballard now with it. Robertson to Dudley. Thought about the three. Went to Schooler instead. Schooler trying to drive inside. Ballard trying to drive. Tries. Spin move up off the glass. No good. Almost went down, but didn't. And Skowhegan back with it, trying to get it on a fast break. And the quick one goes to Cameron Barnes. Saw him streaking down the left side, and he made the easy layup. It's 12-9 Indians. Dudley now with it. Inside, not a good move there as Skowhegan almost turned it over, almost got the turnover, but they didn't. Dangerous pass there by Dudley. Now we've got Neto and Dylan Martin-Hashey back in the game. Neto gets it into Heron. Over to Heron. Heron looking. Ball's jammed up in the key. Now Neto. So try to spread it out a little bit. Neto sees an opening. Goes up with it and makes the shot. Kobe Neto takes it down to 12-11 Skowhegan. Across the timeline it comes. Indians trying to drive now with Matish Prokop into the game. Shot off, no good. Rebound still by Estee. And now we got a foul call. I think it's going to be against Lawrence. And it's going to be Estee going to the line. The foul will be on Ballard. This is his first. So the shot by Estee on his first one is good. Second one is also 14-11. Skowhegan here by 3 with 5.5 to go here in the second. Neto trying to drive on a move by Ballard. As the up fake gets it to Heron down low. And cross court to Dylan Martin-Hashey for a shot. Long shot, no good. Indians with the rebound with 5:14 to go. Well, down low. Long shot is good for 3 by Cameron Barnes. Wow. That's 17-11 Skowhegan with 4:50 to go here in the second. Neto back the other way. Neto still looking, trying to get some help. Gets Martin-Hashey down low. Spin move with the hook, didn't work. Skowhegan with it. Back the other way come the Indians quickly. Christopher. Around the rim it goes and in. And Jason Pellerin doesn't like that. Wants to take timeout. So with that as well, we'll take one with 4:24 to go here in the second. 19-11 Indians. Back in a moment. Bulldog basketball here on Central Maine CATV, brought to you by Stanley's, the Village Market, Shelley's Used Cars, and Central Maine Disposal. Mark Merrill with you here on the call of the game. It is Lawrence down by 8, 19-11. And the Bulldogs with the ball at 4:20 to go here in the second. Heron. Now, a little confusion there, but they get the ball to Martin Hashi. Dillon gets it over to Ballard. Ballard trying to drive. Now gets it over to Robertson. Robertson with the scoop move, and it works. Nick Robertson makes it 19-13. Skowhegan quickly back, but good defense by the Bulldogs. Pierce with it. Now over to Esty. Esty looking. And now we're going to call. Looks like we got a push. And that's going to be away from the ball on Skowhegan. Second foul on Kiel LaChapelle. So 2 on the big man. And now Lawrence has an opportunity here to take advantage of that miscue. Neto with it, with 3.5 to go here in the first half. Robertson trying to drive, can't. Neto now with it. Ballard. Now over to Heron. Heron takes the long shot. Makes it! Evan Heron hesitated at first, and then he took the shot, and it's a 3. 19-16. Lawrence now down only 3. 3 minutes to go here in the second. Gotta go down low with it is Esty. Esty finally gets it down into LaChapelle. LaChapelle outside on the left. Trying to drive. And wait a minute. Oh, before the ball was taken away, there's a foul on Lawrence. Wow, didn't see that one. Who's that on? Neto. Holy Toledo. Odd call there. Esty gets it inside, and the floater won't go. Gets his own shot back. Does Christopher, and he makes it. And that's not sitting too well here. 21-16, Skowhegan up by 5. 2.5 to go here in the period. Dylan Martin Hashi out to Ballard. Ballard looking. Trying to drive it inside, and a bad move, a turnover by Lawrence. Back the other way quickly as it's give and go. Christopher got it from Pierce, and it's another layup. That's 6 this period for Christopher. And it's 23-16 like that for the Indians with 2:15 to go. Heron trying to get something back here as Skowhegan is everywhere on top of Lawrence players, man-to-man. Neto trying to drive. Has an open shot, takes it, and it is off the rim, no good. Martin Hashi tries to throw it up there. Can't. Ballard gets it back, and he puts it back. Braden Ballard keeps Lawrence close with the 23-18 with the bucket. Minute 49 to go here in the second. And almost a steal. It's up and down low, and it's knocked away and lost by Skowhegan. Mateusz Prokop lost it off his fingers. Fast pace here. It's favored Skowhegan a little bit, but Lawrence trying to stay with them. They're only down 5 with a minute 35 to go here in the first half. Ballard. Now to Heron. Down to Fortin. Fortin trying to spin. Now to Heron. Neto on the left. Trying to find something to get going here. Finds Heron. Now into the game is Patterson. Patterson gets it to Neto. Neto trying to up fake. Now over to Patterson. Patterson drives baseline. Scoop move won't work. And it's picked off by Skowhegan. 1 minute to go. 23-18 Skowhegan. Indians with Esty. Now Pierce. 49 seconds. Prokop. Prokop trying to drive, can't. Gets it over on the left to Pierce. Pierce trying to drive, and he took steps! Good forced move there by Lawrence. Neto now with it. Trying to cut into that 5-point lead with 33 seconds to go. Heron Gets it over to Robertson. Robertson gets it over to Patterson. Patterson looking with 23 seconds. Now to Heron. Good ball movement and body movement by Lawrence. Neto now with it. 16 seconds. Down to 14. Neto slowing it down a little bit. Neto trying to drive. Takes the long shot, and it is up. No good. Rebound with 5 seconds for Skowhegan with it. 3, 2, 1. And it's no good. So that's the end of the first half here at Folsom Gym with the Lawrence Bulldogs trailing the Skowhegan Indians 23-18. We'll be back with the second half in a moment. Ready for second half action here at Folsom Gym. Mark Merrill with you here on Central Maine's CATV Bulldog Basketball. Brought to you in part by Shelley's Used Cars and Stanley's. Skowhegan leads the Bulldogs 23-18 as we're just now underway here in the third. Leading scorers, 9 for Marcus Christopher. As underneath and joining an early basket is Jimmy Reed, who's in the game for Skowhegan. So Skowhegan increases their lead 25-18. We'll get to that in a moment. Back is Lawrence the other way with Neto. Shot is up off, but rebounded by the Bulldogs. Neto now with it with 7:26 to go, just underway here in the third. Down low is Martin Hashi. Dylan with the shot. Scoop move works. So Dylan Martin Hashi with his first points of the game. And it's 25-20 back Skowhegan. Skowhegan liking to run and gun the ball. Started that pretty much in the second period. Lack the other way is the shot. It's off, no good. Martin Hashi with the rebound. As I was saying, Marcus Christopher with 9 for Skowhegan. The leading scorer for Lawrence is Heron with 7. Neto now. Gives it over to Heron. Heron fakes the shot. Ballard now tries drive baseline. The scoop shot is off, no good. Rebound. Looks like Hashi was knocked out of the way, but now he's going to be called for the foul. Second on him. So Skowhegan will keep it in bounds, or keep the possession, that is. A little bit of a press here by Lawrence. And across the timeline, trying to drive and knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Robertson. But Pierce will inbounds for the Indians, up by 5. And the feed inside, and the easy layup is no good. Blocked there by Robertson. He's been a good one on the boards on defense. Neto trying to drive, spin move. As the scoop shot can't go. Oh, it was a nice move by Neto, and a loose ball. And once that's tied up this time, it should be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Lawrence, looks like. And it is going to be a foul in addition to Christopher, his second. So 2 on Christopher, 2 on LaChapelle. 2 on Martin Hashi is the fouls. Long shot for the 3 is good by Nick Robertson. And Lawrence pulls within 2. Skowhegan quickly back the other way, trying to go. Can't do it down low. Left side it goes now to Barnes. Barnes down low, down, does find LaChapelle, but he was blocked by Ballard. Colby Neto trying to break it up, back quickly the other way on the right. Stops. Ballard, Robertson, spot, move, pop, trying to pop. He was blocked. And back the other way comes Skowhegan. Trying to drive. Skowhegan trying to pick up the pace. And the ball is stripped. And it's taken away by Neto. By Robertson, that is. Another turnover. Skowhegan trying to pick up the pace, but it's cost him a couple of times already. 25-23, Lawrence down by 2. Martin Hashi over to Robertson. Robertson trying to get some help. Does. Now Martin Hashi with it. Double team now. Neto, top of the key. Ballard now with it. Heron, the shot is partially blocked. So Skowhegan will have it. Back the other way, trying to drive quickly down court. Back the other way, it goes to Pierce. Pierce trying to drive. All alone, trying to fake it. Does. They'll try to do the layup. It's no good. Nothing but Bulldogs underneath. That was an ill-advised try by Barnes. Back is Neto, real quick the other way for Lawrence. Pace has picked up significantly since the last part of the second period. Lawrence trying to drive Neto. Neto trying to fake his defender. Can't. Ballard trying to do the layup, and they use the shot. Can't come down with it. It's Gavin Herron. Herron is tied up, and it's going to be staying with the Bulldogs. As Gavin Herron says, oh, no, you don't. Now we got a sub. And it's going to be Mariusz Prokop. As he'll take a break for La Chapelle. La Chapelle's got a couple of fouls. And also now they'll get in Fortin. He's going to check in for Ballard. Now there's a call underneath. And it looks like it's going to be against Higgin. Neto pointing to himself. He'll do the inbounds honors. Gets it in to Herron. 3:58 to go. It's been a fast period so far. Quick pace. Robertson trying to drive, and he was fouled long before the basket. Don't count it. Getting Skowhegan a little bit in foul trouble here as they cut the lead to 2 after being down 7. Foul is going to be, yes, number 2 on Este. Now, Neto holding it a little bit on the inbounds, trying to drive. Spin move, can't. Gets it over on the right to Gavin Herron. Herron trying to drive, baseline. Didn't find anybody. Rick Robertson for a long one, no good. Rebound, and up and in it goes for Logan Fortin. A big one. That ties the game at 25. Back quickly is Skowhegan, trying to do the perimeter shot. Can't do it. Forces up the shot. No good. Rebound, Lawrence. Skowhegan trying to try wild shots just to get points, and it's not working. Herron, left side now to Robertson. Up fakes his burn. Tries to drive. He gets a shot, and it will go! Count the basket, and what a move by Nick Robertson. Holy tamales. Wow! That's going to be the first on Cameron Barnes. The place is going nuts on Nick Robertson. Timeout! Skowhegan. What a move by Nick Robertson as he just didn't give up on that ball, and he drove right into it. He is double teamed, but it looks like the foul is going to be on Cameron Barnes. We got 2 now on Christopher. 2 on Este and 2 on the big man, 6'4" Keel LaChapelle. 1, that's the first one on Barnes, but they're adding up real quick towards free throws for Lawrence here in the second half. 3:05 to go here. Lawrence now up, and Robertson still has a shot at the line. I'll make it 2, okay. Was it 1? I think it's 1. And still waiting for Tom Neto to break it up there to get back to the play. Finally, they break it up on the huddle. What a play by Robertson. He just put a spark into Lawrence. So here's the extra. Oh, wouldn't go. Spun out. .259 to go here in the third. Lawrence up now 2. Double team on the ball handler now. Pierce with it. Trying to drive. Against Ballard. Can't. I think they're going to call a foul on Ballard, though. That's 2 on Braden. So Pierce at the line. He's got 3 for the game. First shot's good. And the second is good. So we're tied again. 27. Jackson Dudley now in the game, along with Fortin. Gets it to Neto. Along with Jake Patterson in the game. Dudley trying to find some help, finally does to Neto. Dudley with it. Now Patterson. Down to the 2-minute mark. Almost lost it. Parent with it. Long shot by Neto is no good. Tracked down. Tied up. Lawrence gets it back. Good ball hustle by the Bulldogs. Neto driving. Got the foul. No, not going to call it, but he was fouled. I think that's going to be 3 on Marcus Christopher. It's against him. Oh, they're going to call it on Matusz Prokop. So 6 team fouls now. Lawrence only has 2. Dudley with it on the inbounds. Trying to dribble around his defender. Finally gets it to Ballard. Ballard gets the scoop shot. Can't get it to go. Back the other way, Skowhegan. Loses the dribble. Has to wait. And gets it across as they couldn't do the fast break that time. 1.5 to go here. Tied at 27. Drive in the lane. Nice feed move and a nice easy up and in for Skowhegan. Prokop makes it 29-27. 1:10 to go. Patterson now with it. Patterson trying to drive. Dudley up fake. That's it to Neto. Neto with a nice up fake. The jump shot is good. Kobe Neto with only his second of the game. It's 29 apiece with 50 seconds to go. Winding down here in the third. Trying to drive. Tries the scoop shot. Ill-advised. Blocked and taken by Kobe Neto. Skowhegan's been trying to force the ball quite a bit once they get down court, but it hasn't been working. Lawrence with 30 seconds and a tie game. Gets it to Neto. Neto over to Ballard. 25 seconds. Patterson now. Back to Neto as he circles around and gets the troops to move around a little bit. 13 seconds. Down to 10. Trying to drive. Shot is blocked. I don't know why he took it. He didn't have any room there. The shot is going to go up and made by Skowhegan with 1 second left, and that's going to be the third period. So after 3 here at Folsom Gym, it's Skowhegan 31, Lawrence 29. Back with the final period in a moment. Central Maine CATV bringing you Bulldog basketball this season. Mark Merrill with you here. The game brought to you by Shelley's Used Cars, the Village Market, Stanley's, and Central Maine Disposal. 31-29 as we enter the final stanza. Skowhegan by 2 on a late layup. Ballard now with it as Lawrence has it. Heron outside to Dudley for a long shot for 3! And Jackson Dudley gives Lawrence the lead back at 32-31 on the start of this period. Oh, nice shot by Jackson Dudley. And now we've got a reach in. Let's see here. Looks like it's going to be on La Chapelle. I don't know. Players are milling about here. But I guess they're going to call it on Dudley. Looks like they were both tied up on it. 32-31 though, Lawrence. And now let's see. What do we got? Timeout. So apparently Tom Netto doesn't see something he likes. As we head into this final stanza, we have 9 points for Marcus Christopher for Skowhegan. Leading scorer pretty much for everyone. Cameron Barnes, though, with 9 as well. And on the other side for Lawrence, Nick Robertson turned things on there in the second. And some in the third. 9 points for him. 7 for Heron. 5 for Ballard, and only 2 for Martin Hashey, and 4 for Kobe Netto. Just underway here in the third period. Lawrence up by 1, I should say. On a 3 to start things off by Jackson Dudley, and Skowhegan on the inbounds. Christopher with it. Gets it in. Now over to Esty. Drive. On the left. Barnes. Going to find someone. And a shot for 3 is good. By Colby Esty. So he matches Dudley. And it's 34-32 Skowhegan now. Coming up under 7 minutes. Dudley. And a drive. A scoop shot won't go. Rebound there by Skowhegan. Back the other way come the Indians. 6:50 to go. Back on the left now, it's going to Barnes. Barnes slowing it down a little bit against Robertson. Almost a steal. Down low. And the shot is not made, but a foul. Looks like it might be on Ballard. If that is, that's his third. And that will happen, his third. Dylan Martin Hashey, the only other one with multiple fouls. He's got 2. First shot by La Chapelle, who was fouled, is good. Dudley checks out. And Dylan Martin Hashey's back in. Second shot is good as well. So Lawrence down now 4. Netto. Ballard. Robertson. Trying to find a breaking open Martin Hashey, who's all alone. No one's seeing him. Netto still with it. Now back to Ballard. Ballard looking around. Trying to find baseline open. Spin move. Double team. Gets it outside to Heron. Now Heron trying to drive himself, and does, with the scoop shot to go. Gavin Heron. His 9th point of the game, and it's 36-34 Skowhegan. La Chapelle gets it across the timeline to Barnes. Barnes trying to drive against Netto. Nick Robertson wearing Colby Esty. Gets it away. Left side now to Prokop. Prokop gets it up. Spin move to La Chapelle. Lost control. Skowhegan got it back. And a steal by Ballard. Braden Ballard. 5:10 to go in the game. Lawrence down by 2. Heron trying to drive. Gets the feed up. No good. Block partially on Martin Hashey's shot by La Chapelle. And back the other way come the Indians. Barnes with 4:50 to go. Trying to move past a block, and now they're going to call one on Neto. Really? I don't know about that one. Looked like he kept his hands to himself, but the officials say no way. .4:45 to go. Bulldogs trail by 2. Pierce now gets it to Christopher. Christopher trying to get something to go, or on the right, they pull it back out. And bad pass out of bounds. And that's going to be turnover number 8 for the Indians. So Lawrence now only trailing by 2 with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Has a chance to cut in, tie it, and maybe do more, but Jason Pellerin says, let's talk about it. So as he talks about it, we will take a break as well with Lawrence down 2. Back in a moment. Bulldog basketball on Central Maine CATV. Mark Merrill with you here with 4:28 to go here in the final period. Lawrence down 36-34 to Skowhegan. Bulldogs with the basketball and Neto with the ball. Dylan Martin-Hashi gets low to Gavin Herron. Herron trying to do the spin move. Nice one. Can't get it to go, but he was fouled. Good try there by Herron with the left hand, but he'll go to the line anyway. And now we got 3 personals on Colby Esty. So that's going to be the bonus. And the shot by Herron is good. A shooting foul. He gets 2 anyway, but. And he gets the second. So, we have our 3rd tie of the game. Back Skowhegan trying to force the pace with 4 minutes to go. And a nail biter here with the Bulldogs. The other way. Trying to drive it is Barnes. Barnes up and it goes. Gavin Barnes with his 11th point, and it's 38-36 Skowhegan with 3:40 to go. Nick Robertson now to Neto. Over to Herron. Nice feed move to Herron up in the end, and it's Robertson to the rescue. Makes a nice layup and ties it again at 38. 3:20 to go. Skowhegan across the timeline. Pierce. Left side. Feed down low is stolen by Neto. Neto streaking the other way. Layup. No good. Rebound. Logan Fortin. Martin-Hashi with the rebound. Tip up. No good. Lawrence trying to keep possession and they can't. It goes off their foot out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lawrence had a chance there to take the lead. Press a little by the Bulldogs. Almost steps there by Skowhegan. Back the other way, trying to get it to go. Rebound is taken, and now we got a charge! It's a charge, and he doesn't like it, but that's too bad, Cole Pierce. Another turnover, that's 9 for Skowhegan. With 2:47 to go here in the game, it's 38 apiece, folks. Neto slowly bringing it up. Jason Pellerin directing traffic. Ballard with it now. 2:30 to go. Heron down low. And now all of a sudden we've got a block. It's going to be a block against Travel. Oh, they called a travel on him. That's what it was. All right. Didn't see that. Now Skowhegan trying to beat the Lawrence press and loses a dribble. Barnes does, and then he finally gets it across the line with 2:16 to go in the game. 38 apiece. Now with it, Esty trying to get down low. No basket. He had a layup. Pierce did. Instead, it's going to be a foul, and let's see. It looks like it's Ballard, I think. Let's see. If it is, it's his fourth. No, I'm calling it on Logan Fortin. So Lawrence not in the penalty yet. 2:05 to go in the game. Tied at 38. Left side, quick shot for Skowhegan is off. No good. Rebound, Ballard. Neto with it with just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Neto to Heron. Rick Robertson trying to go up, and he was fouled. Oh, boy, was he ever. By Mateusz Prokop. That's going to be his second. And that will put him at the line. Some big foul shots here. First one is no good. Second one for Robertson is no good as well. Wow. Still tied at 38. Looks like almost a steal. It looked like a carry. No? Oh, they're not calling it. They called timeout instead. So there's a minute and 41 seconds to go here, 38 apiece. Bulldog basketball on Central Maine CATV, brought to you by Shelley's Used Cars, the Village Market, where you can get all kinds of great stuff in your shopping basket. Stanley's and Central Maine Disposal. Proud to have our sponsors this season on CATV here in Central Maine, Fairfield as well. So we've had Nick Robertson turn it on here a little bit in the second half. He's got 7 points, but for the game, he's got 11. 11 also for Gavin Heron. Ballard has 5, 4 for Kobe Neto. Dylan Martin Hashi has 2, and Fortin as well, and Jackson Dudley has 3. For Skowhegan, 9 for Christopher, 13 for Cameron Barnes, and pretty much the other players have 2 apiece except for Pierce. Pierce has 5. So Skowhegan on the inbounds with a minute 41 to go in a tie game. Trying to get it in, and he does, to Christopher. Christopher tiles across the timeline. Now down to a minute and a half. Got a drive. That's saying, and now we've got a travel called, as it looks like, but Pierce wasn't paying attention. He was trying to direct traffic, but moved his feet. 10 turnovers for Skowhegan. Lawrence has a second chance. And now we got a call, let's see, time called by Jason Peller. So with that, we'll take another timeout as well. Back with a minute 19 left in the game in a moment. Bulldog basketball here on Central Maine CATV. Mark Merrill with you. There's a minute 19 left in the game, and it's tied at 38. So I don't know if we dare say it. No, what the heck. It could be overtime, but things can happen long before that in this minute 18. Neto with it now. Lawrence with the ball. Heron down low has the move, and he's fouled on a reach-in. I think it's going to be on Esty. If it's on Esty, it's his fourth. I think it is. And it will be. So now it's Heron at the line, trying to break this tie at a second chance. And then he gets the first one. So Heron made 2 free throws prior to this. And he's got one more. And it rolls in. 40-38, Lawrence with 1:09 left and all alone underneath for the easy layup. No one was guarding Prokop. And he ties it back at 40 with under a minute to go. 58 seconds to be exact. Neto to Heron. Back to Neto. Ballard. Back to Heron. Heron trying to drive. All by himself. He makes a layup. Gavin Heron may be the savior. 42-40. Lawrence with the press. 34 seconds. And again across the timeline. Back the other way. Trying to do a layup. And he makes it go. Does the Skowhegan player Christopher. 42 apiece with 23 seconds to go. Wow. All of a sudden back and forth they go, and it's tied still. Lawrence with the last chance as they have the ball with 12 seconds to go. Neto with it. And a timeout by Pellerin at the 9-second mark. Back and forth. And I'll tell you what, Lawrence has really put on a show here, specifically Gavin Heron in this fourth period. 8 points of his game high 16 in this period. Has been on nice feeds from Kobe Neto and also from Braden Ballard. Ballard with 5. 11 for Robertson. And for Skowhegan, they've just got some easy ones. As right now, I'm sure Jason Pellerin is making sure that the Bulldogs have a set play here with 9 seconds to go. And Nick Robertson will do the honors to get it inbounds for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Neto. Down to 7. Down to 6. Down to 5. With the long shot, it's no good. Out of bounds to Skowhegan with 2 seconds left. And let's see. I think we got a Skowhegan timeout now. Well, 42-42. I don't know if that shot was partially blocked by Neto or against Neto. It didn't look like it had much mustard on it. But with 2.1 seconds, it's going to have to be a pretty specific inbounds and shoot before the time clock runs out. For Skowhegan, 3 from Esty, 2 apiece from Barnes, Christopher, and Prokop. And that's kind of been the only way they've scored points is down low. But Lawrence has gotten them into foul trouble and it had been in the bonus for quite a while. And Gavin Heron is 4 for 4 on free throws. So now 2.1, they're going to go the length of the court. Tied at 42. Christopher will inbounds, as Dylan Martin-Hashey will do the blocking honors. Inbounds on Hashey! It's off! And it's not going to go! And there's no call, I don't believe. Let's see. Wait a minute now. No! Nothing. We got overtime, folks. There was no foul called. That's not what Skowhegan thinks. That's too bad because that was the call. He was on the floor with the ball, and now wait a minute. You got both coaches and the head official at the table talking about it. And we're going to be waiting to see what this is going to come from here with the discussion. Either way, looks like the scorekeepers put up 4 minutes for overtime. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we have overtime, folks. So tied at 42. And Lawrence is in the bonus. And here's the tip. And it goes to Skowhegan. Skowhegan with it. Esty. Now underneath Brokoff, trying to feed his player, and the shot is up, but I don't think it was before the shot. Foul was committed. And that's going to be, it looks like, on Heron. Yeah, second one on Heron. Shot is no good. Rebound, Lawrence. So the free throws are no good there. Now Ballard with it. Over to Heron. Gives it over to Pellerin, or Robertson rather. Now Neto. Now Heron. 3:10 to go. Neto with a long shot this time is off. No good. Rebound. Stripped away. And Skowhegan keeps it. Indians. Lost. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh my heavens. There was a foul on that. Looked like he had all ball. I don't think so. Whoa. That's 2 now on Robertson, but I don't think so. It looks like he had all ball, man. And the first shot is up and good for Pierce. Second is also good. Now 44-42, Skowhegan here in overtime, 2:53 to go. Aaron now to Ballard. Ballard on the left. And now we got a call underneath, and I think it's against Skowhegan. No, it's not. It's against Lawrence. What in the world was that? It's 3 on Gavin Heron. Looks like they called him on a reach-in. Skowhegan trying to get it in bounds on the 5 seconds. They finally do. Now trying to get across the timeline. They do. 2:39 to go. Indians by 2. Ball lost off his foot, and that's a back and forth. That's right. They better call that one. They better call that one. He knocked that one right off his foot. The whole world could see that one. Now with 2.5 to go. Neto bringing it up with Bulldogs down 2. Dylan Martin Hashi down low against the Heron. Heron trying to spin. Can't. Robertson for 3. In and out. Martin Hashi with a big rebound. Neto fake the 3. He's going to hold on to it. Robertson trying to drive. And he's blocked. They said he traveled. Oh my God. Heavens. Oh. 44-42, Skowhegan with 2:09 to go in overtime. Finally get it in bounds. Trying to drive. Easy the other way, and the layup goes by Cameron Barnes. 46-42, and now it's not looking good for Lawrence. With 1:56 to go. Neto to Gavin Heron. Back to Neto. 1:48 to go. Ballard. There's a drive. Neto. This long shot. Off. No good. Rebound. Dylan Martin Hashi back for Pellerin. Robertson. Off. No good. Gets his own rebound. Robertson back out to Ballard. 1.5 to go. Back to Dylan Martin Hashi. Spin move. Up. Off the glass and in. Count it for Gavin Heron. And a big basket to bring Lawrence within 2 at 1:25 left in overtime. And he'll go to the line. And that's going to be a foul out for Colby Esty. That's his 5th. Esty is out. Now they're going to bring in LaChapelle. (46-44). And Heron can cut it to 1 with a free throw. He's got it. 46-45. Skowhegan with the ball and a press by Lawrence. Trying to get it across the timeline. They do. 1:17 to go. Skowhegan with the 1-point lead. Trying to drive. Neto on top of him. Now it's over to Pierce. Pierce with 1:07 to go. Skowhegan on a drive. Now, let's see. Looks like they're going to call it on Nick Robertson. If they do, it's his 3rd. Another reach-in foul. Goodness. Now both teams in the double bonus. Now, at the line is Pierce. Makes it. That's 3 in a row for 3 free throws for Cole Pierce here in overtime. And the second is good as well. And timeout called by Jason Pellerin. So 48-45, Skowhegan up here in the overtime period. We have 8 turnovers for the Bulldogs, 11 for Skowhegan. But more of the story, there's been some free throws made that really helped along the way for both teams, but none so much as Gavin Heron. Heron has had 5, and he's made all of them. $18 points for a game high for Gavin Heron. On the Indian side, 11 for Christopher. 13 for Barnes, including overtime. So, just about at the 1-minute mark. We'll see what happens here as Lawrence is down 3 here in overtime. Free throws could be crucial. Down to 57 seconds. Dylan Martin Hashey. Over to Robertson. Robertson trying to drive. Puts it outside. Back on to Perrin. Gavin Herron trying to exchange. Does to Robertson. Robertson gets up and in. Can't make it go. Skowhegan with the rebound with 36 seconds and the lead. And drive. Trying to fade his fade. It looks like he took steps. They say he didn't. Back the other way is Prokop. Prokop trying to drive. And we got a foul on a reach in. I think it's on Ballard. If it's on Ballard, it's his fourth. No, I'm calling it on Neto. That's his third. And at the line is Prokop. I believe Prokop has had free throws, but he hasn't made any yet. But here we are in overtime. And the first one is no good. .6 seconds left in overtime. Lawrence down 3. Here's the second foul shot by Prokop. No good. Rebound, Neto. He missed them both. Kobe Neto with 20 seconds left and a timeout by Jason Pellerin. Hard-fought contest here between both teams, Lawrence and Skowhegan. Lawrence could be a spoiler here a little bit as far as the heels are concerned. Skowhegan looks to be in either the 5th or 6th position heel point-wise. Lawrence trying to be a spoiler in this, if they can pull it off. 19.9 seconds left in overtime. And Skowhegan will see if they can hold off a surge here by the Bulldogs. Lawrence will have the ball. And now Neto with it as the time winds down. 17 seconds. Martin Hashey. Robertson, long shot. Off, no good. Rebound, off, and it's going to go to Skowhegan. Apparently it went off Ballard's hands. Oh, goodness. Subs by the Indians. Prokop comes out. And into the game is Carter Hunt. Indians will take it inbounds with Barnes. Guarded by Ballard. Inbounds with 9 seconds. Foul immediately by Robertson. With 7.9. And already Skowhegan leading by 3. And at the line is going to be LaChapelle. LaChapelle has 4 points for the game, all at the free throw line. He doesn't have any field goals. Shot is off and no good. And let's see now. Neto, Herron, Ballard, and Nick Pomerleau in the game. Shot is off, no good. Rebound lost by Skowhegan with 6 seconds left. 12 turnovers for Skowhegan. 6 seconds. Skowhegan, Bulldogs with it. 1 second left. The shot is up and no good, and that's it. But a valiant effort here by the Lawrence Bulldogs as they try as best they can, but Skowhegan wins it in overtime, 48-45. And thanks for joining us for Bulldog basketball, folks, on Central Maine CATV. Mark Merrill here, and thanks for joining us for the season.